Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Has him on a quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Second and 3 now. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nix from the gun. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now. They need 7. Here's Hall running his own read. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. Wilson on a slant. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now.
Middle.
Give to Hall on the draw. And all he can get is a yard here, Bryce. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hold on a second. Kill. Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Knicks. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And they bring him down here at about... .13-yard line.
To number 88. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the burst over the middle. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, if the big play is down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
27-yard line.
I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. As Andre Cisco hold him down there.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. 2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Knicks now to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Nix. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Nix. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, give to Hall. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Jets 1st down.
Clock has ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects with his back. Hall. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Hold on, son. Ready.
They're running the option, short side, and he's in for the touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds kick, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Captain. Oh.
Nix from the gun. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Nix looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down, Nix escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Kansas City.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Jets recover it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Cape, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set to go now from the 35.
Ole! Oh, my son! Ready? Joe.
Nix with it on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Rose caught.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again, Mahomes. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
Recovered by the offense.
full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nick's quick out line, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to Arian Smith. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now from the 46. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Hall. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow, yellow. Easy.
Now it's Mahomes. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And
it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running back sent in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Kicked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Mahomes' pass
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Chiefs in the hurry-up trying to get everyone in line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Chiefs in the hurry-up trying to get everyone in line.
The 12-yard line.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Just a yard left to go on second down. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Throwing now. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Jets come up with the football and should just about ice this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the win goes to the Jets. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.